No DLSS yet, huh? We're at the Groundbreaker. What were we doing? I haven't played this in the longest freaking time. What were we doing at the Groundbreaker? I think the last thing I did when I was playing this game was kill the old lady. But it just for fun, you know, it wasn't a permanent save. It was just a kill her and then exit the game. And, yeah, because the Gladys shop, I think what was her name? Gladys. I think that was what we were doing, but why am I at the... oh, we just arrived at the Groundbreaker. What were we doing? Well, were we on our way out? I think it was like this, right? I think we're on our way out. I think I was also trying to find this point. So what is this point for? Where's the... how do I... Which quest is it for? Which one is our active quest? It's Weapons from the Void. I think that's just pointing towards Gladys's shop, maybe. So we'll see. Follow back, please. Fuck you. If you're not interested in the channel, then don't follow. If that's the only reason why you follow. Bye. Jesus Christ. Followers don't mean anything. God damn. This is making a comeback, all these follow for follow shit. It's like every time I stream now, there's somebody coming in, we'll follow. It's like, no. I ain't interested in your channel. I don't even know what you do on your channel. No thanks. God damn. It's so freaking weird. It's making a comeback. You would think that the follow for follow thing was like during the early years of YouTubing, Twitching, Justin TV. But no. It's making a comeback. It's making a big comeback. I wonder why. Maybe there are more people now starting to stream. What's causing the influx? Maybe these people, you know, like seem like they don't understand the whole follow for follow bullshit was like an old fucking trend from the early 2000s. I mean, like, come on now. Okay, I think this is what I was trying to do, was trying to find this special weapon. I think it's supposed to be over here, but I don't know. I need to remove my follow goals. I think it's because I put it there. I think people think that I'm thirsty for follows and shit when I've been doing this for how many years now? From 2001. So for 12 years I've been streaming. So I ain't no thirsty for follow. So I just put it in there for fun. For people who are actually interested in watching my shit. You know, if you're just doing it for follow, oh god. It's really taking me back to like the early 2000s. Jeez. Did I put in my rule? Maybe I need to put that back in my chat rule. Let's see here. I do, but I think they're too dense to understand that I'm being sarcastic in the fucking chat rules because I most certainly F for F. Oh no, I put it right in there underneath it. So that they don't look at the fucking chat rules. So I put in there just as a joke. I most certainly F for F, and then in brackets fuck for fun, but I would never F for F, follow for follow. God damn. What's the point of putting the chat rules in there? I think what they need to do, what Twitch needs to do is, before like a first time chatter chat on your channel, they can't chat until like the chat rules, when they click on that chat box, the chat rule will pop up for like a minute and they can't skip it. It's just gonna stay there for a minute and they can't skip it. I think that's what they need to do, because if people just can hit OK, like just to dismiss it, what's the point? So there is a weapon here. This was what I was spending my time last time doing. Trying to look for this weapon. So it's in this room maybe. So how do I get to that room? Let's put like a little... No, hold on. How did I get here? I get here from over here. Okay, let's turn right when I exit this area. Okay. I think this is what I was doing. If the only way that these people are getting follows is by begging for follows, does it even work? What good is that gonna do if they don't even watch your stream? It's gonna do you no good. If there's no real interest, it's not gonna do you any good. People are fucking strange. You think that you figure this out like at the very beginning, like... I mean, if your goal is like to make money on Twitch, for example, you would figure this out at the very beginning. If people are not interested in what you're doing, you're just forcing people to follow your channel, it's not going to help you. Wait, there's like a little... It's saying that there's a little path over here, but I don't see it on the map. What is that? It's saying that I can get through here. Like there's a way for me to get through there, but I don't see it. Oh, the fence! Can you even... Oh, you gotta have like double jump or something. I don't know what. Okay. Are you serious? Wow, that's interesting. What? Okay. Is that guy watching me? Can I actually steal this? That guy might be watching me, so I'm not gonna do it. Echo! Oh no! Dang, there's like that's actually kind of funny. Like these guys are like right here next to the where the security people are. It's pretty fucking funny. How do I get down here again? From where? Oh, from down here. Like, how did they not know? They must like. What is this? Doesn't make any sense. How did they not know? Jesus. Weird. Very weird. Oh, and this is. What did this take you? Oh my god. Oh my gore. Ew. Oh my gore. So the weapon is here. Wow, the game seems to be pretty smooth now, so I think the latest patch really fixed the game. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that now until I get to like a really busy area, like that one planet with all that weird vegetation monsters and stuff like that. So we'll wait until we get there before we can safely say that the game has been properly patched. Adequately patched. What the fuck? Or is that a ship? Like a forgotten section of the groundbreaker. But the funny thing is, like, yeah, it's next to the security people. This whole area, so they have to be like super quiet. Unless they know about these guys, they just don't care, you know? As long as they're not doing anything crazy. Oh, here we go. Hold on. You got the medicine I need. Oh, what is that? What does that mean? Science. What is that science? Is that just a science weapon? Oh, that means it's a super special weapon. That's right. Okay, and this is like epic or something. Okay. What do I have equipped? I don't even remember what I was trying to do with this character or anything, which is disturbing. See, I mean, like when you skip around and play other games. But the only reason why I stopped playing this was because I wanted to keep waiting for more patches, because the last one was just okay. Well, it's been a month, I think, since I last played this. Because then I was moving, and then And then I saw the patch at the end of June, and I was like, okay, yeah, I need to get back to this game and see. Oops. And then I have to go again. Oh. While rummaging through the back bays, I discovered a very old Hammersmith crate that seemed to have been sealed for a long time. A bit of elbow grease and determination pried it open, but I couldn't make heads or tails of my discovery. A prototype hammer. I didn't know Hammersmith actually made hammers, but I brought it to my lab for a closer look. How strangely it glows. The trail of its wake lingers even when my eyes are closed. I've spent more time on the hammer. Its internal workings are state-of-the-art thermal, electrical, and chemical systems all working in harmony. How is this even possible? The weapon is a breakthrough in circuitry and engineering, and many of its systems appear rigged against tampering. There's a curious energy signature swirling about the weapon, though I have yet to identify the source. The air tastes like of copper, and I have lost several teeth. What? I have had the most sublime prismatic dream since I invited the hammer into my bedchamber. Never mind that for now. Good news first. The energy signature matches Blondiot's elusive N-rays, raising the hammer's elemental properties to 4. Shock, plasma, corrosion, and radiation. Now for the bad. In my attempt to neuter the self-destruct functionality, I inadvertently caused a small fire. The hammer's manual controls may never function again. Swinging it seems to be the only way of cycling through its elemental modes. I must take greater care with future experiments. That's interesting. I've taken the liberty of locking myself in my workshop. My tinkering went all for naught. This is no prototype. I'm simply too flawed to recognize its perfections. The hammer is a lesson, a symbol. It whispers to me that disorder rules all things, but with a little ambition we can harness the power. Only by inflicting chaos upon others can we transmute disorder into harmony. And that is a lesson Halcyon is not ready to hear. Well, he ain't here no more. Okay, so we took care of that fucking quest. Now, oh, we have to, now what? Where is that taking me? Hold on, let's look at the map. Back to what? Back to the ship. Okay. I think we're done with this area anyway. But yeah, it's pretty smooth. Yeah, usually when you look around in this game, it's just the way that the game loads like assets and shit. Sometimes when you turn around, you see like you have like a little stutter, which was a problem actually even in the original release of the game. But maybe they have figured out a way to solve that problem. I think it's because of the engine, because of Unreal or whatever. But I mean, Unreal always has issues like with assets, like not showing up immediately and stuff. So, but it's pretty smooth. Oh, you tell Duncan about this. Okay. Wait. Duncan Phineas, right? Okay.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
Sometimes I wonder about Mr. Hawthorne. What was he like? Why'd he make the computer a talkie? You think he got lonely, flying about on his own?
You met that auto mechanical clanking around the ship yet?
Oh, you mean Sam? He's just the sweetest, ain't he? A real charmer, my dad'd say.
Have you given him a nickname yet?
Nah, but I've been thinking on one. Gotta get to know him better, I think. Maybe ask him what he prefers. It ain't nice to give folks a nickname without him giving you the okay first, you know? Of course, that don't stop Felix.
She don't like Felix. Oh, she's a lesbian anyway. She's in love with that, the groundbreaker captain. Oh, that's a respec machine. Okay.
Engine 2 has been running hot lately. Captain, can you ask Barghati to check the coils again?
Is that a real request or is it just like a fun little thing? I don't think that's a real request.
I could probably spend years fixing this boat, stem to stern.
No, yeah, it was just a fun thing. I don't know why I took that ship's whatever that ship is saying like seriously. There's only one bathroom in this whole ship, by the way. Just I thought it was kind of funny.
Battery levels are fully charged.
Good to see you, boss.
Just checking to see if they have anything interesting to say. Oh, I forgot that I have this girl now.
Something on your mind?
As always, I am at your disposal. Anything you'd like to discuss?
Cutest guy in the game. And he's like a religious nut. But yeah, this is pretty fucking smooth, so bravo. But yeah, because the stuttering actually also it happens like everywhere pretty much. Like sometimes when you're turning around, like it would stutter, like it's trying to load asset or something. Especially like when you're on the outside of the ship. But yeah, why does it keep telling me to Duncan? Who's Duncan? Oh, Duncan is in Monarch. Okay, I think it's I think that's a different quest. No weapon from the void. We need to see Duncan about this? And I don't even remember who Duncan is. Botch. Do I have any botch quests? No. Okay, good. Okay, well, I'm just gonna trust the game and just... Fine, let's go.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
How are we in the orbit of Stellar Bay when looking up it's like we're still in space? What's going on?
I think I'll initiate an unscheduled rest cycle while you're out.
Yeah. So, oh, I guess because it is overlooking that planet over there. Okay. So I'm supposed to, oh. No, the button is over here. No? Ooh. What? How do I get down? Where's the button? If I jump, I'm gonna die. There's supposed to be like a button or something. Oh, I think because the thing is up there, down there. Right? So how do I command that to come up? Oh. Shouldn't that be in here? Yeah, so far this is good. Very smooth. Wait, why do we have to go out?
I need your help. I can pay. Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong. Like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature. Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a raptidon is melting it with acid as we speak.
Well, you know that that's the case. Why is the child outside of the confines?
Don't you tell me to calm down. I promised my boy I'd protect him for always. But how can I keep him safe if he's run away? He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the raptidons, mantisaurs, and marauders, the toxic substance plants, but he didn't listen. Please, won't you go and find my boy? He's been pining for an adventure. Says he's tired of living cooped up behind the walls. But he doesn't understand how dangerous it is out there. I warned him. A raptidon would snap him up first chance it got. I just know once ripped his arm off and is gnawing on his swift little fingers. He should have listened to his mama. I promised I'd keep him safe here with me. He's been listening to those awful broadcasts that the iconoclasts put out. I begged Sanjar to put a stop to them, but did he? No. And now I just know my boy's run off to Amber Heights. That is, if a manta queen hasn't swooled out and eaten his entrails for breakfast already. Those low-life degenerates, leading innocent boys into a life of danger. Oh, they make it sound so exciting. Like it's noble to risk it all out there, fighting for the greater good. How noble is it to worry your loved ones? Not at all, I say. But still they preach their sermons of anarchy and rebellion to anyone who'll listen. If they weren't holed up in Amber Heights, I'd knock them all upside the head. That old settlement, southwest of Stellar Bay. I don't know which is worse, the thought of my son shacking up with a nutty iconoclasts, or that he never made it. Scraps could be nesting in his rotting body alongside the road as we speak. or maybe marauders got him. Tina crushed him into their drugs and made him snort them. Oh, the things that could happen to my sweet baby.
I think you need to let go of your son. He's like a full-grown man, you know. You got issues. This lady has issues.
Well, I guess I can't ask you to leave the town walls for free. It is deathly dangerous out there. I got some bits saved up for a rainy day. I'll give you every last one if you just bring my Tucker back to me. I won't even be mad at him running off. You tell him I won't be mad. Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouth. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
Yeah, lady, you got issues. I mean, yeah, wanting to save your son if he's in danger, yeah, fine, but I think she's nuts.
We don't get many outsiders.
She is completely nuts. Okay, so I've been using autosave in this game, so I'm not gonna do manual saves. Let me just step out and then just like look around. Yeah, with like complex structures, and yeah, it's pretty smooth. So I think they did it. Then the last patch was able to fix the stuttering issues for sure. Now you see like around the hand, like there's some distortion when I'm spinning around like this. I think that's from Fidelity FX. You know, because right now we're using Fidelity FX to upscale. I wonder if the game actually is fine now, even with like with no Fidelity FX. I think last time we get a huge drop in FPS. But it had its own upscaling then, and then it uses Fidelity. It used to have like its own proprietary upscale from the game, and then they switched to Fidelity FX. We were kind of hoping that they would do DLSS, but no DLSS yet. So let's see. I still see the distortion. Oh, no. Yeah, kinda. Did that get turned off? Oh no. Yeah? Okay. But you can see that here's the thing though about the whole Fidelity FX, the DLSS, the upscaler. I mean the PC upscalers at least, not console upscalers, because on the PlayStation 5, like I'm playing Final Fantasy 16 now. If you go with frame rate mode, I don't know why you have to choose in frame rate and quality. You know, on this day and age, why do I have to pick one or the other? But when you pick frame rate mode, the frame rate can't even hit like constant 60 frames per second. It drops like all the fucking time. And since the cutscenes, the real-time cutscenes are also in 30 FPS, I decided to even just like switch to quality mode now when I'm playing that game. Because yeah, if frame rate mode is not even gonna be able to have the game stay at 60 FPS, you know, what's the point? And here's the thing though, the upscaler that the PlayStation uses, like whatever the proprietary Sony one for that hardware, it's pretty bad. Like the whole scene, the whole screen looks like it's covered in Vaseline. It's very soft. The image is like very soft. When you use DLSS or even Fidelity FX, you know everything's so sharp. I mean, it's basically still 4K. If you're running it in 4K, it still basically looks like it's 4K. Final Fantasy 16 doesn't even look like it's 4K. It looks like 1080p. You know, I mean, not 1080p, not on the 1080p display, 1080p on the 4K display. So it's like it's all washed out and it's all blurry. If you're watching this stream, you probably can't really see it because of the way that I manage my screen composition for my stream. You know, because the gameplay is like small right at the top, and since my stream is 1080p, the actual, let me see, I can tell you what the actual resolution of the capture is. Is it this one? Okay, the actual resolution of the capture is 720p. So 720p, of course, it looks nice. That game looks nice on my stream. But playing it is supposed to be 4K. I'm playing on a 4K display with the PlayStation hooked up with, you know, everything 4K. The game, the upscale was just so bad. It's like, it's so blurry. And then when I switched to quality mode, it was still the same poor upscaling where the game looks like really blurry. It's nothing like this, you know? Where if you use the Fidelity FX, it's upscales to 4K and it looks like 4K, and for the most part it looks better than native 4K. I need to do more experimentation or run more games on Fidelity FX to make that same conclusion about Fidelity FX, but DLSS looks better than native 4K, except for when you have like fences in the far in the horizon. AI just has issues trying to figure out the crisscross, so it always looks a little messy. So other than that, the image usually looks far crispier and more detailed than the native 4K, which is weird, you know, weird thing to say, but if you see it and it's true. It looks so good. It just looks so good, and then you save on performance. I mean, so why wouldn't you? Even if, like I just did right now, you know, when I turn off Fidelity FX, seems like it's still smooth. Seems like they did something really good with this latest patch. But why would you even waste energy when you can use like Fidelity FX and DLSS to get image that probably, I mean, with Fidelity FX is probably better than the native 4K. So yeah, it's very strange, you know. What they need to do, what Sony needs to do, is work with AMD, because I know, you know, they can't get that from NVIDIA, you know, because NVIDIA is using their own chip or whatever to get the AI to do the DLSS stuff. But they need to work with AMD to get Fidelity FX on PlayStation 5. That's what they need to do, because right now Final Fantasy 16 looks like shit. I might sound harsh about it, like when I was streaming it, I have somebody watching, Wet was watching and said, "Oh no, the game looks good." Yeah, it looks good to you. On this 4K display, it looks like shit. It doesn't look 4K at all. So, and then if you play a lot of PC games and you're used to the high fidelity image, the PlayStation 5 just can't compare, you know, at all. So, yeah, Final Fantasy 16 visually is disappointing. Gameplay wise, it's getting interesting. I can say that. The story is kind of weird. I think there are a lot of loopholes in the storytelling, and it's just not well written. Like it doesn't make sense. Some things that happens on the screen, like when the guy, the dominant of the Phoenix, the little boy. Like 5 minutes before this sequence happened, the little boy is like killing people with his fire magic, and then when his dad is under attack or is about to get killed, he didn't use his fire magic. It doesn't make any fucking sense. It was just annoying to see something like that. You know, I mean, the quality of writing is not that great. I mean, Final Fantasy. Is it 10? 11 is online. Final Fantasy 10 actually has pretty good writing. Even Final Fantasy, the one with lightning, actually was okay. You know. But something like that, when you showcase this character having like crazy magic ability, but then he can't use it before his dad gets killed. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Why wouldn't he just burn all those people around him? You know, around them. It doesn't make any fucking sense. So anyway, yeah, gotta play this game more. It looks like yeah, it plays really nice now. Of course, the problem with this is I've left this game for a month, so I'm not getting that same, you know, investment, like, because it feels like I'm lost. You know, it feels like I'm just starting the game and I don't know what's going on. I'm not invested in like what's happening because I don't know what's happening. But a way to combat this is just go through the quest lines, and hopefully I can get that. I can feel the game again, you know, to want to keep playing it. I remember now some of the things that happened, or what I was trying to do, what I was trying to accomplish. And then there's that lady, the new lady on the ship, who's actually a nurse, right? Yeah, I think she's a nurse. We help her at the hospital on the groundbreaker, and I think she decided to join us. So I mean, I'm not deep into this game. I think it's probably I'm just like 20 hours in or something, right? It doesn't say here. Maybe it says it on it should. Achievements. Oh, that's something else. Where would it show me the 27 hours. So I played this about 30 hours. I'm 30 hours in. So yeah, that's the problem with leaving a game for too long. And then you don't feel like playing it from the beginning, because I think I've played this game like 3 times now from the beginning. I was kind of hoping that this time I would just stick to it, but life happened, you know, like I had to move and all that stuff, and I wanted to wait for the next patch, and maybe if I played it 2 weeks ago, because the patch was released on the 20-something of June. Maybe if I played it a couple of weeks ago, maybe I would have, you know, I wouldn't have lost so much of my attachment to this game. So, but yeah, we'll have to get back to it though. But right now I want to commit to like playing Final Fantasy 16. And maybe pick a PC game, one PC game to play. Outside of Heroes of the Storm, I mean, and Halls of Torments. I mean, like those easy games that you can just sit down and just play a little bit of. Baldur's Gate is coming out next month. I think on the 3rd or something like that. So there's enough time to play one full, long PC adventure game before that happens. So hope maybe. Unless I keep going back to Final Fantasy 16. I don't know how long that game is, so we'll see.